What's good, people? What is up? What is they went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really let, hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to, I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Bird was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he started talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Uncle Cliff, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. Well, he had on look like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Iyanla Vanzant's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see it. If you up in my DMs, I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Hey y'all, hey. How are you? I am here. Yeah, I'm here. I am if I am not my usual enthusiastic self, just pray my strength in the Lord. Pray my strength in the Lord. I am here though. It's been a rough 2 days, but those who know or need to know, they know what's going on. And I am here. Jesus. We just trying to make it through. Anyway, how is everybody doing? I am doing. How am I doing? I'm doing, Tanya, I'm still doing, Tanya. I'm still trying to make it, but I'm here. I'm here for y'all. I said I'm gonna come, let my people see me, get them a little bit of something. We don't have a full dossier today. We don't have a full extensive dossier, but we're here nonetheless. We are here. We're gonna press our way. You know how the old ladies in church say they're gonna press their way. We're gonna press our way. I am recuperating. I am in recovery mode. And praise God, we are here. Hey everybody, as y'all come in. Hey everybody, as y'all come in. Y'all stretch y'all hand toward the toward your screens and pray my strength in the Lord. Pray that God gives me the strength to make it through. To make it through. I need it right now. I need it, y'all. I need it. We are here nonetheless. We are here. We are here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a moment. All right. But we're going to press our way. Listen, you know, don't cry for me, Argentina. You know, we will suffer in silence and we will go on. Um, Let me say hello to everybody. Hey, Catherine Powell, um, Diamond Pro Gym, Symmetry. What's going on? L Sid, how are you? Spicy Original, it is good to see you, my love. All right. Oh boy. All right. Spicy Original is good to see you. Hey, Tanya Boo. Tanya dropped by the other day. Came by to see me. Hey, Miss Baythang. Thank you so much, Tanya. I needed that. God knows I did. Nessa, what's going on? Hey, Cajun. Um, hey everybody. Janae, Amber, what's going on? Gossip in the garden. How are you? Harold, that's a new avatar, Harold. Harold. Ciao. Hey everybody, as y'all come in. I know I've been out the last few days, but there was a good reason I was out. I may go over in a members only live, but mm, but we're here. Hey Volvo, hey Cookie. Oh Lord. So yes, like I said, not an extensive, not a full on dossier. Um, but we're gonna bring you what we got and do our best to make it through. Um, we're gonna do what we can and do our best to make it through. Um, anyway, y'all ain't trying to hear about what I got going on. Y'all trying to get to the stories of the day. So let's make it happen. Let's get down to it. Um, y'all ready for this good dossier? Y'all just happy I'm here. I'm happy I'm here too. Yeah, listen. L said if you knew what oh Jesus God, if you knew what my body was going through right now, you'll be like, why are you here? Nevertheless, I'm here. Mm. Ooh, y'all pray my strength in the Lord. Um, yeah. Oh, you just got your grades back, Amber. I hope you did well. You know, we always have high expectations of you, Amber. So we hoping that you did well. Um, Cajun, I'm making it. I'm making it. I um I am making it. Let's just put it like that. Thanks for the love. I am certainly making it. Yeah. Oh, I need a bush bath. What is a bush bath? Oh God, that don't sound good. You have two Amber. We don't like C's around here. We don't like C's. You gotta bring them up. We happy about them A's, but we don't like too many C's around these parts. Oh boy. All right. Hey Nicole Stevens. Let's get to the dossier, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make it happen so I can go back and get in this good bed and rest some more. Oh boy. All right. All right. So let's start with one of our feature stories of the day. So let's talk about idiot kickers in the NFL. That is Kansas City Chiefs kicker Harrison Butker. And he gave a speech, a commencement address recently. And he delivered a very controversial commencement speech. The hell just happened? Oh Lord, what just happened? I don't know what just happened, y'all. He delivered a very controversial commencement speech. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a moment. Hold on for a moment, y'all. All right. He delivered a very controversial commencement speech at where was he at? He was at a private college. I'm sorry, y'all. My screens just went haywire. Just went freaking haywire. At Benedict College over the weekend. Okay. Now, according to the NFL is very upset, very controversial speech. The NFL's senior vice president and chief diversity and inclusion officer, Jonathan Bean, went on record yesterday saying that that quote Harrison Butler gave a speech in his personal capacity. His quotes are not those of the NFL as an organization. The NFL is steadfast in our commitment to inclusion, which only makes our league stronger. End of quote. Now, this is after Saturday's speech, which he gave at the private Catholic college, Benedict College. During his address, Butker said he's, quote, gained quite the reputation for speaking my mind, end of quote, before attacking what he termed as dangerous gender ideologies and President Joe Biden's bad policies and poor leadership. He said in the speech, quote, things like abortion, IVF, surrogacy, euthanasia, as well as a growing support for degenerate cultural values and media all stem from a pervasiveness of disorder. End of quote. He also said in the speech, their most important title should be homemaker. Also in the speech, he said, quote, some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world. I can tell you that my beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say her life truly started when she started living her vocation as a wife and as a emerged male to, quote, be unapologetic in your masculinity and fight against the cultural emasculation of men, end of quote. He brought up his teammate Travis Kelce's girlfriend Taylor Swift during his speech by using a lyric from her 2022 song Bejeweled. And he said, quote, as a teammate's girlfriend says, familiarity breeds contempt, end of quote. Uh, he also he made several homophobic slurs, misogynistic references, and many other references that many people have decried and have said that are woefully out of touch with today's culture. Yeah, Glad is on record speaking out against it. The NFL is on record speaking out against it. A former county commissioner in Kansas City spoke out against it. Saying Harrison Butker does not represent Kansas City, nor has he ever. Kansas City has always been a place that welcomes, affirms, and embraces our LGBTQ plus community members. Yeah, I mean he went down these roads, and yeah, he is being vilified as he should for his controversial stances. Hey, Mamiana. Hey, Jason. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, Tracy W. Um, hey, Lemon Kush Pepper. Yeah. Hey, Montrez. What's good, bruh? Listen, I would venture to say, sir, you looking to lose your job, ain't you? Mm. Bro, sounds like he's doing everything in his power. Now, let's be clear. You you are only a kicker. He's not, he don't play offensive line, defensive line. He doesn't play any of the skill positions. He's a kicker. So that means you ain't making that much money, sir. It ain't like you over there breaking the bank. Kickers come a dime a dozen, and I promise you that you could be dropped like a bad habit. You could be dropped like a bad habit. Um, yeah. The man is also, ooh, sorry y'all. The man is also on record liking tweets and referencing speeches with latent racism in it. Yeah, he is who he is. The man is 28 years old. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all banking on this younger generation being more inclusive or tolerant. They're not at all. They're not at all. Um I mean, yeah. Wait, who is this? Oh, somebody, I'm sorry, y'all. I got distracted. One of my somebody just reached out to me. I haven't seen in a long time. Okay. Okay. Now I know who that is. Okay. Cause I was like, who is this? And I had to remember. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we don't have time for idiot kickers. I normally would have a lot more commentary, but y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna speed through the dossier today. I just wanted to come on and let y'all know that I'm here, get y'all some topics out of the off the press and go back to resting. I need to be laid down resting, but I'm here. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord. So I would normally drag you for everything that you're worth, but I just don't have the strength. I literally do not have the strength today. And I'm gonna just tell you to go with God. I'm gonna just tell you to go with God. Normally I would drag you, sir. In more news, Puff Daddy's his alleged mule, the guy who carries all of the drugs when they going out of town and stuff. Remember when they did when they raided his house in Miami, he ended up getting arrested. Well, allegedly he struck a deal with he struck a deal, Puff got his attorneys on it, and he struck a deal, and it looks like he won't be doing bars. His name is Brendan Paul, and his attorney Brian Bieber. I'm not sure if he's related to Justin Bieber, but his attorney Brian Bieber says that quote Brendan accepted the prosecutor's offer to permit his entry into the diversion program, which after completion, the case against him will be dismissed in its entirety. End of quote. A representative for the Miami-Dade State Attorney's confirms this as well, telling TMZ this was a standard offer to a nonviolent offender with no priors who was arrested for a possession case instead of a much more serious trafficking case. The representative confirmed that Brendan has enrolled in a drug diversion program, which should last about 6 months. Technically, the case and charge are still pending until the course is completed, but there will be no jail time or probation if Brendan completes the course without issue. This seems like the best case scenario for him, as he was charged with felony drug with a felony drug charge back in April, back last month during the after the raid. Um, uh, I'm just gonna put this out there. I wonder if this young man had melanation. I wonder if this were one of Puff's children carrying this. Would he have gotten off with no jail time, no probation, no nothing, with a felony charge? I'm just wondering. I don't know. Right, Diamond Pearl Jim. Hey, Cassandra, what's going on? Hey, Crispies, what's going on? I don't know, but y'all see where I'm going with this, right? I got to move on. I ain't got this type of energy. I bitch just can't today. I don't have the energy, y'all. I don't. Go with God. Oh God, why is this lady always in my fucking dossier? I just hate. I just really hate this young lady. I hate the fact that y'all always give her grace. I hate the fact that y'all always look past all of her fuck shit and all of her idiocy. Like y'all give this woman way too much long of a leash for me. I don't have it to do with her. I can't stand her. I hate her. And y'all give this woman all of this kind of grace and she don't even have she ain't even got no I mean, what is her relevance? She have one album. Let me not go. I don't have the strength to go down this road on this young lady. I don't have the strength. Let me just read this and move on because I'm not going to try to muster up the strength to dog walk her like I should. Cardi B says she won't be casting a vote this coming November. She's not voting for either. She's not going to vote this November. She says she doesn't want to vote for Joe Biden or Donald Trump. She calls both of them failures as commanders in chiefs. She says she wasn't going out of her way to discuss the upcoming election, but in her extensive Rolling Stone profile that dropped today, the topic came up and she emptied the clip on both candidates' potential presidential performance during their respective times in office. She says, quote, I don't fuck with both of y'all N-words because you all let this non-black person say the N-word all the time, which is disgusting to me. But let me keep going. Adding that Biden's current domestic and foreign policies have been the source of layers and layers of disappointment for her. America's selective funding of overseas wars has gotten under her skin, but she's also worried artists of color will get blackballed for speaking about the Israel-Hamas war. Let's be clear, Cardi B. I don't perceive you to have the intellectual fortitude and wherewithal to have any statements or any talking points on the Israel-Hamas war. Let's be clear. We're not looking to you for any type of commentary on foreign diplomatic relations in these yet to be United States of America, ma'am. You can barely get subject verb agreement in order. And you expect us to believe that you have something credible or worthwhile to say about, now let's not get it twisted. Joseph Robinette is getting a lot of stuff wrong, but let's be clear. That ain't the reason you ain't gonna vote. There's probably a whole lot of other reasons. You just ain't shit. But you expect me to believe that you're that vested in politics and the world view that, oh yeah, that's going to stop you from voting. Girl, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. I'm just saying. Mama Yana says she feel the same way about Nicki Minaj. I can't stand that whore either. But this troglodyte right here, at least Nicki Minaj can say she has a career. This troglodyte has one album and only 2 singles that did anything. and they act like she has the storied career of Stevie Wonder or something like that. Like they act like, I mean, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean, but let's be clear. We're not looking to you, ma'am, to have for our, to have anything to do with politics. I mean, first of all, it's sickening and disgusting to me anytime somebody tells me that they're not going to vote, because that's problematic. That's irresponsible. Um um yeah, that's a problem. That's a real problem. A real problem. I don't know. Are y'all looking to Nicki Minaj to help y'all with y'all politics, to help y'all decide on whether or not you should or should not vote? Because at the point when you're telling people you're not going to vote openly, that means you're trying to encourage other people to side with you, whether or not you think so. Stupid idiot. Even if you come out right now and say, "Oh, I'm not telling other people to vote," the fact that you verbalize that and said that out loud, knowing that you have a fan base and people who stand for you, that means that you're probably going to encourage those people to take on your same sentiments and probably not go out and vote. You stupid ass dick fuck. The other sad part about it is what you don't realize, idiot, is the cascading effects that could be had on you. But these are the people who y'all put on a pedestal. I don't get it. I've never liked this woman. Never. I've never liked her. There's never been any redeeming qualities about her ever. Hey, SJ. Like, there's never been any redeeming. There's never been a time or situation where this troglodyte has had any redeeming qualities. Going all the way back to fucking Love and Hip Hop. Hey, Prodigy's lawyers. Like, I just don't understand. But y'all keep letting her have open space to do all of this bullshit. Like, you could have kept that shit to yourself. We never needed to know that. Hey, Quintessential. Hey, Cams. What are we talking about, Cams? Nicki Minaj wants y'all to know she's not voting this November. She just wanted her fan base to know so that they can follow suit and follow her. I just I just don't. I don't have the energy. If y'all knew what my body was going through right now, y'all would be like, yeah, he don't have the energy. I just don't. I just don't. I don't have it. Normally I would drag her. I just don't have the time or energy. I gotta move on. Oh, Jesus God. Oh boy. I need some energy, y'all. I just can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. So apparently, um, he's apologizing to Metro Boomin. Um, he's apologizing to Metro Boomin over tweets about his late mother. Yeah. He said, quote, "I apologize to Metro Boomin for overreaching over an old tweet. Condolences to his mom. I'm going to seek therapy and anger management. I'm done responding to hate, new or old." Really? this is because remember he had a whole issue about a tweet that Metro Boomin had back in 2012 and tweeted out, "Fuck that nigga mama. Don't speak on my name, bitch. You sacrifice your own mama. Metro Boomin, you a puppet." End of quote. He also said in his rant, all the stream sales, money, and fame not gonna bring your mom back. Metro Boomin, was it worth it? Can can say fuck this money and fame shit and still be a boss. Can you? This is what Soldier Boy had going on about a tweet from 2012. Now all of a sudden he's apologizing, talking about he's gonna go seek therapy. We believe no parts of this, Soldier Boy. You're still a fuck boy. You're still a fucking imbecile. You are still one of the lowest forms of human species. Remember, you was riding that beating on what you call it, daughter. Oh man, from Blackstreet. Why I can't think of this man's name. Who daughter he was beating on? What's the oh god. Her name was Nia. Nia Riley. Thank you. Teddy Riley. He was beating on Teddy Riley daughter. He ain't get no better after that. You're gonna seek therapy. We're supposed to believe that you're gonna seek therapy, even if you do seek said therapy. We're supposed to believe that this time is going to take, this time it's going to stick. I just yet again, this is another story. Well, had I had the energy, I would be dog walking this young man. I would. I just don't have the energy. I don't have the energy. I don't. I don't. I'm barely here. I am barely here. Um but yeah, he's a he's a the lowest form of human species. I just don't. I don't have it to do. So I don't have the energy. I normally would be dragging you still right now. I could barely keep my eyes open. I'm moving on. Go with God. The people around to ABC have their panties in a bunch, literally. Um, but they have themselves in a tizzy because my frat brother DeMarco Morgan wears biker shorts when he goes and rides his bike, saying that he's showing too much bulge and too much junk in the trunk. Now, the man has a nice body. In terms of bulge, there's a lot to be desired there. And let's just be clear. From all my understandings of people who because the man has key card he has a key card access down to the Rainbow Coalition compound. And let's be clear, the man don't even use what's in the front. So I don't even know why y'all even concerned. I mean, let's be clear. You can go and look at the pictures. There's a bunch of them. Ain't a whole lot going on up front. Y'all know now we have had whole classes. Hold on, y'all. Whew. We have had whole classes here on this channel where I have taught how to look and see bulges and tell what is what and see what's really there, what's not there, who's all ball and who actually has meat. And it ain't a whole lot there. And for what is there, he ain't trying to use it. Yeah, Quintessential. He a cap. He plays that Jackson State, the Delta chapter at Jackson State. Yeah, he plays that Jackson State. He's real attractive now, real attractive young man. Real attractive young man, but child, girl, ain't a whole lot going on. I'm just saying. And like I said, he has, and you know, the women are fawning over him. You know, they tweeting and everything. Um, one woman tweeted out, "Mr. DeMarco, stop teasing us women. Shots like this should be outlawed because I damn sure zoomed in. A real bulge, you don't have to zoom in that hard, sweetheart. I'm just gonna be honest with you. When it's there and it's doing what it needs to do, no zooming in is necessary. Let's just be clear. Um, some lady has now, instead of calling him DeMarco, she's called him De Yummy. Like just cheesy ass white people jokes and shit. It ch- those of us over here at the black delegation, we looking like, okay, you cute and all, but we need more to offer. And we already know what it is. You down here to the Rainbow Coalition compound. And girl, you ain't even using was over there, child girl. Now you got a nice ass, and that's all the tops need to know, honey. That's all they need to know. Cams, he got a nice ass. I just putting it out there for you, Cams. He got a nice ass. Mm. Oh God. Okay, quintessential. I got you. Not that you had to use the microfiche reader. You know what? These kids don't even know what a microfiche is, Volvo. That's old school. Child. Prodigy's lawyer say if he ain't showing ass, then they don't really care. Child, hey, lovely 31 blueprint. I gotta move on, y'all. I told y'all I only had I had an abbreviated dossier, y'all. I'm barely making it, barely making it. Mm. So in other news, all it's so what's so sad, y'all, is most of these stories I would be able to have a lot of commentary on. I would have a ton of commentary on these stories, y'all. But I just don't have the energy. I don't. I'm barely making it, y'all. My body is barely here. So I'm just trying to make it through, just to say hey to y'all. Kevin Spacey is now receiving support from several A-list actors and actresses in Hollywood. Um, and this is for his return to Hollywood, even though he has fresh allegations against him. Let me read this to you. Kevin Spacey is regaining support in Hollywood after being blacklisted over harassment and sexual assault allegations. Liam Neeson and Sharon Stone led the charge, calling the House of Cards actor to be welcomed back into the limelight despite new accusations surfacing against him in a recent documentary. The A-list actors advocated for Spacey in statements to The Telegraph, which reported that both Neeson and Stone, quote, insist the witch hunt against Kevin Spacey must now end, end of quote. Sharon Stone said, quote, I can't wait to see Kevin back at work. He is a genius. He is so elegant and fun, generous to a fault, and knows more about our craft than most of us ever will. End of quote. She claimed that that aspiring actors clearly, quote, wanted and want to be around him. End of quote. She added that it was terrible that they are blaming him for not being able to come to terms with themselves, for using him and negotiating with themselves because they didn't get their secret agendas. Liam Neeson echoed these sentiments, expressing that he was, quote, deeply saddened to learn of these accusations against Spacey, end of quote. He went on to say, quote, Kevin is a good man and a man of character. He's sensitive, articulate, and non-judgmental with a terrific sense of humor. He is also one of our finest artists in in the theater and on camera. Personally speaking, our industry needs him and misses him greatly. End of quote. The words of encouragement came a little more than a week after British TV station Channel 4 first aired its two-part documentary, Spacey Unmasked, in which 10 men raised new allegations of inappropriate behavior against Kevin Spacey. The Oscar winning actor was accused of incidents dating back decades in both the United States and the United Kingdom that were separate from the criminal charges he was cleared of in both countries. The film the film followed Spacey's rise to fame as a closeted gay man and his fall from grace as he became buried in accusations of sexual misconduct. Listen, y'all begging this man to come back, which is so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful to the victims out there, to victims out there who have fallen victim to this man and his crimes, who have fallen victims to his sexual assault. I mean, it's just a mess. Hey, Catherine Powell, the fact that you all are full throated begging, saying that Hollywood and your needs him back. Really, really, that tells me all we need to know about the two of you all. That tells us all we need to know about the two of you. The man is a monster. The man is a monster. But let's be clear. Let's see this for what it is. This is because the man is accused of sexual assault against other men. Because had he been accused of sexual assault against other women, against women, I wonder if Miss Sharon Stone and Liam Neeson would be feeling the same way. I'm just saying. I mean, because this is a whole situation involving the LGBTQ community. Frozen? Oh, I thought I was frozen. Because this is the whole situation involving the LGBTQ community and gay men. You people just don't give a shit. I have a lot of commentary. I just really just don't have the energy. I'm struggling to make it through, y'all. I'm gonna get through this and I'm gonna go lay down, y'all. But I really want to drag them. I just don't have the energy today. So I'm gonna have to tell y'all to go with God. Hey, China White. Um, great grandmothers across the country are, starting their 30 days of mourning. Notice I said great grandmothers and not grandmothers because Pat Sajak is about to retire. Now, the average age of grandmothers nowadays, most of them chicks probably wasn't the kind that watched a lot of Wheel of Fortune. My grandmother, my grandmother watched a lot, and grandmothers born like, hold on, y'all. If your grandmother was born pre 1950, like before 1950, your grandmother probably watched a lot of Pat Sajak and Wheel of Fortune. Pat Sajak, Alex Trebek, they watched Columbo, they watched Perry Mason, In the Heat of the Night, MacGyver, Columbo. You know what I'm saying? Those grandmas who are now great grandmothers or great great grandmothers. So they are, about to go into 30 days of mourning because it's been announced the official last day for Pat Sajak is going to be Friday, June 7th. That'll be his last show, which is already, from what I understand, it's already been taped. So Pat Sajak's last show has already been taped, and it will air on June, not July, but June, Friday, June 7th. Pat Sajak is 77 years old. And he's going to bow out after season number 41. Ryan Seacrest will take over, and he has a $28 million paycheck. I ain't mad at it, Ryan Seacrest. Get your money. So Ryan Seacrest is getting a $28 million payday to take over as host of Wheel of Fortune. Um, did y'all watch Wheel of Fortune? Miss Baythang said, she was a faithful Wheel of Fortune watcher, and she still watches from time to time. She say, "Don't do us." I'm just saying. Yeah, we know our grandmas and great grandmas used to watch that stuff, man. They love them some Wheel of Fortune. They ain't play around. And you better not be too loud in the house while they was watching it. You better not be too loud while they was watching Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. They ain't play around. Now they used to watch Jeopardy. Now my grandma couldn't answer all the questions in Jeopardy, but she just liked to watch it and see who won and see who lost. But Wheel of Fortune, that was her shit right there. That was her shit. Listen, Wheel of Fortune was her shit. Let me tell you, right, that's at Price is Right. Listen, Bob Barker could do no wrong. Bob Barker could do no wrong. Bob Barker, Alex Trebek, and Pat Sajak. I'm trying to tell you, that's the holy trinity right there. Bob Barker, Alex Trebek, and Pat Sajak. They ain't play around. Them old ladies ain't play around. They ain't play around about it. Well, anyway, I'll probably go over there and watch it. It'll be a moment in television history. Pat Sajak's last show, Friday, June 7th. Be there to watch. And you know, Ryan Seacrest will take over after that. All right, we got to keep going. So listen, I keep telling y'all, stop going over there to Club Shay Shay. The shit never ends well. Y'all keep taking y'all ass over there to Club Shay Shay, and this shit never ends well. Stop going over there, please. Y'all ain't gonna learn. Kel Mitchell took his ass over there to Club Shay Shay and thought it was a good idea to air out his ex-wife and talk about how she cheated on him left, right, and sideways, and how she had babies outside of wedlock and all of this, that, and the third. Well, his ex-wife was like, "Oh no, bitch, I know you the fuck lying. She wasn't here for it." Her name is Taisha Hampton. In the last 17 hours, she has released at least 18 videos responding to his interview on Club Shay Shay. Let me say that again. In the last 17 hours, and that was the last time I checked, she had released 18 videos in response to Kel Mitchell's interview on Club Shay Shay. I, I don't know what y'all want from me. Now he didn't say her name, but everybody knew who he was talking about. She is the only ex-wife listed um in public records for him. Um they got divorced back in 2005. And he was married to her from 1999 to 2005. He's current 2012. They also have two kids. Y'all got to go watch it. I only watched bits and pieces. I damn sure wasn't gonna go over there and watch 17 plus videos. I wasn't. I wasn't. I just don't 18 videos like ma'am, ma'am, I just don't have the energy. I don't. Hey, Janae, I don't have the energy even to try to make it through this damn video right here. You want me to sit through 18 of your videos? Ma'am, I don't have the time. I don't have the strength. I don't have the strength. I don't have the strength, y'all. I don't. She, I mean, she done went off like old girl. Who was the girl a couple months ago that had the video telling the story about the man that did her wrong? What was the name of the lady that told the story about the man who wasn't who she thought he was? The lady who had the whole series that had 139 videos and some shit on TikTok. That's what this is like. Ma'am, you do realize that some of us have day jobs, okay? You do realize that we all have lives. Ciao. Risa Tisa, thank you, Janae. Ciao. I never watched a single video of that Risa Tisa mess. I never watched a single video, not 1 second, not one. But ma'am, I ain't watched not 1 second of your videos. Now, according to the article that I have, it said in her first response shared on TikTok and Instagram, she laughed off the multiple pregnancies claimed and then denied them. She also questioned whether Kel Mitchell remembers incidents like abandoning their children or his alleged role play and quality time with a man. Quote, because it was not me. Like who was this? And another thing, how do you remember all these pregnancies but you don't remember your kids for like years, like 13, 14? And then how do you remember all these pregnancies but you don't remember Nick in my cheerleading outfit? Like how does your memory work exactly? End of quote. Man, I don't In another one of the videos, she said, quote, do you remember taking your kids' money? Do you remember being completely, being physical, mentally abusive? Do you remember that you used to beat me and hit me and choke me and strangle me? In the quote, ma'am, I don't have the energy. I don't have the strength. I don't, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. I can't, I just don't. Mm, I just I don't know what y'all want from me. I don't know. I don't know what y'all want from me. I don't have the strength. Now y'all can go around there. Her name is Taisha. What's her name? Taisha Hampton. TYISHAHAMPTON. I think I have her Instagram. Hold on, hold your line. Let me go to her Instagram, y'all. Oh no, that's Club Shay Shay Instagram. I'm looking for old girl's Instagram. Hold on. That's the wrong Instagram. Hold your line. Um, where's Mama Instagram? Y'all got that. Oh, they got her TikTok. Hold on. Ma'am, you got a lot going on here. Um, ma'am, I don't have this type of energy. Oh God. Oh, she do got a bunch of video. Oh my God. So, oh, she got. Well, I think this one is. Wait. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I see 19. Maybe that's 19. I don't know. Oh, oh, Here's her Instagram for those people who want to go watch it. I just don't have this type of strength or energy. I don't have the energy. There you go. Go with God. I don't have it to do. Oh, it was too long. It couldn't go all in one. Let me put her Instagram. It couldn't go all in one. Hold on. Let me see if I can get just a profile. Hold on. I don't have this type of energy. I don't. Just go over the just go over to TikTok and type in Taisha Hampton. She'll come up. Oh dear God. Mama, you got too much time. I don't have this type of time. Ma'am, go with God. Go with God. I don't have this type of energy. Oh Lord. Hey Therese. Um Y'all, I told you I'm struggling today. I'm struggling. I'm barely making it. I'm only here to say hi to y'all so y'all can see my face. But please understand that my body is writhing in pain. And I'm going to go lay down and get some more narcotics. Anyway, um, so Sydney Starr says that her and Darius McCrary are gonna make some OnlyFans. What do y'all want me to do with that? Anytime you reference being anybody's Krishan Rock is the wrong answer. Further, anytime a discussion is had and it involves the likes of Sydney Starr, of all people, that should end the discussion. What are we talking about and why are we talking about it? Once again, I say anytime a discussion involves Sydney Starr, mm-mm. Let me read this. I got to get out there pretty quickly. I got one of these I do want to get through one of my sugar spike moments because I think it's important, and then after that I'm gonna get off. I gotta go rest. Let me read this to you. Former Love and Hip Hop New York actress Sydney Starr has had social media in a frenzy. She released a seductive video to promote her OnlyFans material starring a well-known sitcom star. The video stars actor Darius McCrary, who played Eddie Winslow on the hit sitcom Family Matters. Additionally, his he additionally, the transgender social media star previously claimed she was dating Darius McCrary in 2021, but he denied the rumors. Now she went on Twitter to release preview images of her OnlyFans encounter with McCrary. All in all, it has caused a whirlwind of responses. Quote, y'all want to see what happens next with me and Eddie Winslow? Subscribe to my OnlyFans right now. End of quote. And that's what she said in a video that she shared on social media. Now, this video allegedly is from 2021, but she just reposted it again. Uh, listen. This is freaking Sydney Starr. Let me just be clear. I don't know that I believe any parts of this, even though she's out here posting this man all over Al Gore's good internet. We know she has a propensity to lie. We only know who she is because she lied. Remember, she lied on Chingy. That's how she became famous, by lying and saying that she had sex with Chingy, which came out to be a complete and total lie. And people kept giving her platforms to go and lie on more and more and more. Hey, Faye Knighton, listen, we don't like you, Sydney Star. We don't want any parts of you. We want you off of Al Gore's good internet now and forever. Let me move on. I don't have it to do because I don't have the strength today. Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary gender conforming members of our audience, it's time for your sugar spike segment.
You see, this is the part that I like. Major sugar spike.
So love now, I want to fight. That he gave, his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus. I'm going to warn you. This is a trigger warning. If you are easily triggered, I'm telling you, just yeah. This is going to be my last story of the day. And my only sugar spike story because it's a lot. It's a lot to get through. I'm warning you. This is a trigger warning. If you are triggered, you may want to sit this one out when you hear this story. I'm just warning you now. If you're easily triggered, once again, you may want to exit now, because this story is a lot. The story is a lot. All right. This woman is a beautiful Black queen. Her name is Denise Miller. Her name is Denise Miller. Denise. It's the first name. Last name is Miller. Miller. I just had to take a breath before I read this. All right. In a plea deal agreement, former Army Ranger Patrick Philip Byrne received the lightest sentence possible for first-degree murder in the state of Washington, 20 years in prison. The 29-year-old admitted to brutally beating and choking security guard Denise Miller, 41, to death back in July of 2021 and faced life in prison without parole. Washington state does not carry the death penalty. The slain guard's family gathered in the courtroom on May 10th and addressed Pierce County Judge Stanley Rumbaugh, hoping for justice for Denise. The judge told Byrne his actions were, quote, as callous or cruel as this court has ever had the misfortune of dealing with, end of quote, before handing down the 20-year sentence. The moment elicited feelings of rage among family members, and many are questioning why he did not get life without parole, considering the brutal and senseless nature of the attack. Smith's father, Charles E. Regans, a military veteran, wrote a letter to the court. Quote, I myself, a U.S. veteran, recognize that Patrick Philip Byrne is one of the Army's highest trained killers, an Army Ranger. The action of Byrne towards my daughter were brutal, savage, harsh, cruel, unnecessary, and worthless. It was downright cold-blooded murder. Other family members spoke of the devastating impact her death has had on their lives. Quote, I'm not going to forgive him for what he did. I hope he catches hell where he's going. Only problem is I won't be there to see it and enjoy it. End of quote. And that's what Denise's older brother, Dennis Mack, said. According to the probable cause arrest affidavit, Byrne was drinking at a bar. This is once again, this is the part where it goes into the details of this story. If you are easily triggered, this is the time to bail out, because this is where they go into the details of what happened to Denise Miller. All right, Miss Baythang. According to the probable cause arrest affidavit, Byrne was drinking at a bar in downtown Tacoma, Washington, when he and his friends got into an altercation with another group before the attack. His defense attorney, David Katayama, said he was punched and hit his head on the concrete during that brawl before he attempted to get into another venue. Where, when he attempted to get into the other venue, he was intercepted by newly hired security guard Denise Miller Smith, who had only been on the job a few days. When she told him the building was closed, Byrne unleashed on Smith, assaulting her for nearly 10 minutes. According to the affidavit, surveillance video showed the Army Ranger slamming Smith to the ground, punching her in the face repeatedly, and dragging her around by her braids. He also attempted to gouge out her eyes with a set of keys and then punched her with the keys in between her and then punched her with the keys in between his fingers before strangling her. Byrne then fled the scene, according to the affidavit, by shattering a window with a chair and jumping from a landing to the ground about 14 feet below. During the dramatic escape attempt, Byrne was injured and began screaming for help around 2 a.m. It was later revealed he had a brain injury. Monstrous murderer in Denise's life, but that's not me. I'm not a threat to society. End of quote. He said through tears, glancing over at the family. During his plea for mercy to the judge, he also said, quote, I wish I had never even been out here. Then none of this would have happened. And Denise Miller Smith, a great, wonderful woman, to be sure, she would still be alive and part of the world for much, much longer. End of quote. Byrne has had a history of head injuries, including blast concussions during his time in the Army, and his attorney claimed they may have played a role in his behavior. According to the News Tribune, Katayama argued in court filings that a brain scan showed Byrne had a brain bleed in the area that controls morality and judgment and is consistent with a punch to the head. Byrne claims he had no memory of what happened that night whatsoever. The prosecuting attorney also considered Byrne's mental state when agreeing to the plea deal, stating in court filings that it may be difficult to get a jury to unanimously convict a man for a first-degree charge when the motive is otherwise unclear. However, Judge Rombaugh pointed out that Byrne was aware of his previous brain injuries, but chose to drink excessively that night anyway. Quote, he was out with his friends or fellow Rangers, basically getting intoxicated to the point of creating a disturbance, and that was voluntary. End of quote. And that's according to the judge. That's what happened to this poor woman. Um yeah, it's as gruesome as you would think. I wonder, and I hate to always have to do this, but I wonder, had this man had melanation, if they would have had any pity on him. I wonder if they would have had that same level of empathy. I wonder if they would have had that same level of understanding. There's no words for this. There are no words for what this man did to Denise Miller Smith. No words. I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. I am gonna get out of here. I am very tired. You say you late by him. I'm here. Hey, LNV, thank you for coming over. Today is, I'm recuperating, LNV. I had some medical procedures recently, and I am not in the best of shape. I'm gonna go and get some rest. I wanted to just come and show face and let y'all know that I'm still here, but I'm finna go rest, y'all. I need a couple days to go lay down and rest and get back up and functional and back in the saddle, y'all. I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated, y'all. I was here for y'all. Today is not about me, it's all about y'all. So I wanted to make sure I had a chance to come up and say hey to y'all. So I'm finna go lay down and rest, y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time. I still got that up, partner. I should probably stop sharing that, huh? But that's all I got for y'all. Until next time. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. Love y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon.